creation of military weapons tends to involve a fair amount of expertise and experience. As a result, it should come as no surprise to learn that military weapons tend to be relatively expensive, particularly when they are the best of the best. Already, the most advanced military weapons can cost millions if not billions of dollars, which is why they are available to such a small number of military units in such small numbers. Nevertheless, here are 10 of the most expensive military weapons ever. 10. The P-8A Poseidon. At $33 billion, the P-8A Poseidon is intended to be a surveillance plane, which is why it comes with some of the latest sensors. However, it comes with weapons such as mines, missiles, and torpedoes as well. So much so that it actually had to get its wing changed in order to support all of that weight. 9. CVN-78 class aircraft carrier. At a cost of $9.8 billion, a single CVN-78 class aircraft carrier is the single most expensive military weapon to exist in the world. Given its name, it should come as no surprise to learn that this is the aircraft carrier of the future. With each one measuring 4.5 acres and weighing more than 100,000 tons, this will enable it to field 75 aircrafts, though it should be noted that it has evolved Sea Sparrow missiles as well. 8. Joint Mine Resistant Ambush Protected Vehicle. So far, the Joint Mine Resistant Ambush Protected Vehicle has filled an important role in the US military in exchange for its whopping $41.6 billion. Like its name suggests, it is not just bulletproof, but also protected from the explosion of roadside bombs, meaning that it was an important tool in both Afghanistan and Iraq. With that said, it's interesting to note that there is a wide range of such vehicles for a wide range of missions, though all of them share a V-shaped design, which is well suited for enduring explosions. 7. Trident II missile. Missile away. The Trident II missile sees use in both the US Navy and the British Navy. In brief, it is classified as an SLBM, meaning that it's a ballistic missile that is launched at its intended target from a submarine, with the result that it can move up to 13,000 miles per hour. It has never been used, and assuming that things go well, it will never be used because it is armed with nuclear warheads. At one point, a conventional version was proposed, but that never went through, because most sensors have serious difficulties distinguishing a nuclear ballistic missile from a conventional ballistic missile. When combined, the two navies have spent $53.2 billion on the missile system so far. 6. The V-22 Osprey. People should be able to recognize the V-22 Osprey based on its unmistakable profile, which can be attributed to the fact that it's capable of short takeoffs and landings, as well as vertical takeoffs and landings. These capabilities empower it to operate in a wide range of environments, which is important because it is supposed to be a long-range transport with the best characteristics of both helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft. So far, the V-22 Osprey has cost $57.8 billion. 5. The FA-18 Super Hornet. The Super Hornet is an update to the Hornet that is intended for long-term use. So much so that it's expected to continue seeing use even once its successor, the F-35, starts seeing use. Most examples are being used by the Navy, which means that most of them are stationed on aircraft carriers. Each Super Hornet comes with a 22mm gun that is meant to be used in emergency cases, as well as full arsenal encompassing air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and even laser-guided bombs. 4. The F-22 Raptor. In total, the F-22 Raptor cost $79.2 billion. which is appropriate considering that it's a state-of-the-art stealth fighter. As a result, it should come as no surprise to learn that it has 2 short-range air-to-air missiles and 6 medium-range air-to-air missiles, which are supposed to enable it to blast opponents out of the air before they can even notice its presence. However, it is interesting to note that it carries bombs as well, so that it can perform in other missions as well. 3. Virginia-class submarine. Despite being a less expensive counterpart to the Seawolf-class submarine, the Virginia-class submarine costs $83.7 billion. In brief, it is a nuclear-powered attack submarine meant to serve in littoral waters as well as the open ocean. As a result, it comes with a wide range of weapons, which include but are not limited to mines, torpedoes, and even Tomahawk missiles. 2. The Arleigh Burke DDG-51 destroyer. A single Arleigh Burke costs $1.8 billion, while all of the Arleigh Burkes in existence have cost about $101 billion. Like other destroyers, it is a small but fast and maneuverable warship intended to protect bigger ships from short-range attackers. But it is interesting in that it makes extensive use of guided missiles. Said weapons range from anti-aircraft missiles and anti-surface missiles to Tomahawk missiles that can be used for strategic purposes. Of course, the Arleigh Burke is also armed with other equipments such as torpedoes, 5-inch guns, and mine detectors, though enable it to serve in an even wider range of roles. 1. The F-35 Lightning II.
The F-35 Lightning II.
The F-35 has become infamous for its ever-rising cost, which is expected to reach an estimated $1.5 trillion over the estimated 5.5 decades of its useful lifespan. In part, this is because it has spent more than a decade and a half in development, thus raking up year after year of development costs. However, you should note that this is because the F-35 is expected to be able to fulfill a number of roles, with examples ranging from the F-35A, which will use standard takeoffs and landings, to the F-35B, which will use short takeoff and vertical landing, and the F-35C, which will use takeoff and landing suitable for use as an aircraft carrier. It remains to be seen whether the F-35's stealth superior sensors and supersonic speed will enable it to live up to its reputation as the best fighter, but what is known is that a single plane will cost at least $100 million. Do you think these weapons deserve to be bought for this staggering amount of money? Make sure to share your thoughts on the comment section below. Also, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe if you are new here. Thanks for watching this one. Catch you in the next one.
So when the adversaries have an aircraft carrier like this patrol their waters, they know that the United States is serious. Deterrence fails, diplomacy fails, and our civilian leaders need to have someone punch an adversary in the mouth. This is the ship to do it.